Hello everybody and welcome to my mission project. Now, I'm doing the San Diego mission, which is located, just like it says in its name, in San Diego. Now, I want to make this as easy to understand as possible, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to split it up into 3 parts. I've made this little section down here, which is a beginning, which I am going to end up doing first. Then second, I'm going to tell you facts that I have gathered off of Wikipedia. And then third, I'm going to tour the mission that I made in Minecraft right here. Okay. Hello and welcome to the San Diego mission. I had a lot of fun while building this mission. Also, the San Diego mission that I built uses the natural texture pack. Also, by the way, this is the San Diego mission before it was destroyed. And then over here I have a little tiny map. This map isn't updated. That now goes out there. And I have this going out there. But it's still very accurate. So I have the chapel, the church, everything along the sides. Okay, so now I've got that done. I'm going to move into the part where I do the facts. So, mission Basilica San Diego de Alcala was the first Franciscan mission in the Californias, a province of New Spain, located in present-day San Diego, California. It was founded on July 16th, 1769 by Spanish friar Junipero Serra, an area long inhabited by the island. The mission and the surrounding area were named for the Catholic Didacus of Alcala, a Spaniard more commonly known as San Diego. The mission was the site of the first Christian burial in Alta California. San Diego is also generally regarded as the site of the region's first public execution. In 1778, Father Louis Jaime, California's first Christian martyr, lies entombed beneath the chancel floor. The current church is the 5th to stand on this location. The mission is also a National Historic Landmark. History. The former Spanish settlement at the Cuauhtémoc Nipuai lies within that area occupied during the late Polynesian period and continuing on into the present day by the native society commonly known as Diengo. The name Dentos, those people who are ministered by the Padres at the Mission San Diego de Alcala, relatively much is known about the native inhabitants in recent centuries, thanks in part to the efforts of the Spanish explorer Juan Rodriguez Cabrillo, who documented his observations of life in the coastal villages he encountered along the southern California coast in October 1542. Okay, those are the facts that I could gather off of Wikipedia. Also, I'm sorry for the words that I probably totally butchered from that. But anyways, moving on. Now it's time to tour my mission that I built in Minecraft. Okay. So first up, we have the chapel. It is where the people, Native Americans, Padres, anybody who lived here, would pray. So I have the seats. These are supposed to represent like kind of panel-y things that they had on the side. And also I have my priest right over here. Okay, so moving on over here, we have the bell tower, which has stairs going up from the side of the building where you can ring the bells. Also, there's a window right here that looks like you could go through, but you really can't. Okay, so moving down here, going back into the front, here is the courtyard. This is where the Spanish had their crops. So they would make things here. Also, this is where they bury Native Americans. So if you come over here, Now, just as I mentioned, there are many Native American crosses around. They are for the Native Americans that died here. This cross, right in the middle, is for Junipero Serra. Well, it is representing Junipero Serra. He wasn't really buried here. This is not really where he died. So, moving back over here, this is the church. This is where the Spanish would teach their ways of life to others, mainly people teaching it to the Native Americans. So I have the seats. They had little tiny side railings, which I represented by putting trapdoors. Right under here, 5 different people are buried under this cross. And then I have my priest. Also right here, there's like this flappy thing. I'm not really sure what it's called, but it's like a kind of light thing. And it looks pretty cool. It's still there in present day. So, moving out of there, over here are the rooms where the Native Americans lived. Also, the people that worked here lived here. So, like, padres would be in these rooms. So, there would be another bed up here where people would lie down, but right now I couldn't fit that in, so I just put a bed down here and a ladder representing that. So over here we have the storage rooms. This specific one has adobe bricks in it, and this other one has adobe, wool, and leather. So adobe, wool, and leather. Also, I decided to put in the things that made adobe. So if you didn't know, adobe is made out of clay, hay, cow and sheep poop, and sand. And I find it crazy to think that the people that made the adobe actually had to gather cow and sheep poop. And that's before, like, latex gloves were invented. So it must have been gross. Okay, so these are the workshops that the Spanish made, and the Spanish made stuff in here. Also, they would brew wine. There was no other brewery, so they brewed wine. It wasn't called wine, but it was a very high resemblance to wine. So then you have all of the stuff that they would make stuff with. So then going out and moving into the village, first up, I have the soap and candle making place. So this is where the now Spanish people would make soap. They made bars of soap instead of liquid soap. They also made candles here. So I have pretty much the opposite of soap, dye, representing it. Lime dye, to be more specific. And then I'm pretty sure in this one, yep, I have torches as candles. So now, moving over here, here is a cart. There were bigger ones to carry stuff. This one is for light luggage and people. So this is where the people would sit down here, and this is where the luggage would go. Now moving along over here, these are the horse stables. The people use the horses to get around faster. So I have a couple lined up here. And over here is the blacksmith. This is the blacksmith. They would make everything from swords to shears. Also, armor was made here. Inside there are just some of the things the blacksmith made. Also, there are some tools that the blacksmith used. So, iron armor, there's a cauldron, an iron axe, a bucket, a iron pickaxe, a hoe, iron sword, bucket, shears, shovel, also melted metal, and an anvil, stone cutter, chest. Okay, so now going over here, this one doesn't have any signs in front of it. It's kind of just a little tiny place for people to rest. I'm pretty sure that is all that I have in my mission. But before I go, I'm going to talk about when the mission was destroyed and everything like that. So, first up, the first martyr that happened from Louis Jamie, he was killed right over here. You can go there right now, and there will be a white cross here. That is exactly where the Indians beated him to death. And by beated, I mean they threw rocks at him until he eventually died. And also, now if you go there current day, you would think that I made this thing up, the other side, but actually what they did is they cut off this whole entire side here. So now there's only one side, and also, if you go in, this didn't used to be there. But there are little tiny carvings in the wall that have all of the other people, friars, like Junipero Serra. So, also, this giant place, I did have to use some commands to build it. And by commands, I mean I had to do special water features. I had to rename items. I had to make special items to make them look more like this. That's all. Thank you for watching. Bye.